James Kaufman, World News Report today. Ladies and gentlemen, JPL has just released information on a new near-Earth object that is currently inbound for a very close approach to Earth, flying between the Moon and Earth tomorrow, December 16th. This meteor or space rock or near-Earth object is called 2025 XN4. They think it's about 50 feet in diameter, although we haven't seen a condition code yet. It's flying at 14.8 kilometers per second, which is a good clip. And as you can see, it's coming in at quite an inclination, coming from below the actual elliptical plane to above the elliptical plane, and it seems to cross the elliptical plane right where Earth is. Right where Earth is. Let's go one day ahead, and we'll zoom in. And as you can see, well, Earth and 2025 XN4 look one in the same here. Here is its total orbital path. This must have been just discovered. We'll soon find out. You can see that it flies outside the orbit of Mars, but inside the orbit of Jupiter. And again, it crosses that elliptical plane right where Earth is, which is extraordinarily, well, statistically almost impossible. Let's get some more information about this space rock or near-Earth object. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we're headed into the tail of Comet Atlas here within the next week or so. And that could be a horrific situation for the planet. Regularly behind a comet of that size, although it's territory unknown, there should be, well, hundreds of thousands or millions of rocks and pieces of debris following it, which could mean, well, a huge firestorm here on Earth. In the meantime, let's worry about this space rock that's making its close approach tomorrow on the 16th, 2025 XN4. 2025 XN4. Solution date today. They've just released the information on this rock today with 59 total observations. They should have a good handle on it. Data arc span of 3 days. It was first seen on the 12th of December. So they have the condition code down to a 6. This rock is flying directly between Earth and the Moon, although we will take a look at some close approach data. All right, taking a look at some close approach data, they hadn't been able to extrapolate a lot of flybys based on how many observations they have had over a 3-day period. They have 3 previous flybys, and they were pretty far out. And then we have the 2 for the 16th here, and they're pretty close. 0.00132 astronomical units, and that's the Earth flyby. 0.00219 astronomical units is the Moon flyby. And that's going to fly by, it looks like, believe it or not, tonight on the 15th. It says December 16th at 56 UTC time. Well, that's really going to be 7:56 tonight on the 15th. Again, this rock's about 50 feet in diameter. It does have a good inclination, and it is moving fast at 14.76 kilometers per second. So this one could break through the atmosphere and be a problem for Earth, although we all know that the Earth is 70% covered by oceans. So that flyby here is going to be tonight on the 15th, although it says 56 minutes into the 16th. Again, that's really 7:56 Central Time here in the U.S. The flyby of the moon is not going to be till 7:36 UTC time. That's 4:36 in the morning Central Time here, and that's going to be, well, technically on the 16th. So although this says December 16th, it's really going to be flying by tonight. I'll kind of let you know how many miles out that is, but that's quite a large distance, 0.00132 astronomical units. And that comes out to be almost exactly half the way to the moon. Taken in the radius of Earth, it's about 100,000 miles. That doesn't sound very close, but we only cover rocks that are closer than our own moon. And this one's going to fly right in between the two. So in summary, we have 2025 XN4, a meteor, a space rock, a near-Earth object flying by, close approach on the 16th technically, 56 minutes after the 16th starts, which really is 7:56 tonight on the 15th Central Time here in the U.S. That's plus or minus a few minutes, so around 8 p.m. this evening. The close approach is about 100,000 miles out, the moon being about 225,000 miles from Earth, according to mainstream science. This does have a bit of an inclination here, and it's traveling at almost 15 kilometers per second. The rock's supposed to be about 50 feet in diameter. Condition code is 6. 0 meaning they know exactly where it's headed. 9 meaning they have no idea where it's headed or how big it is. So we'll keep our eyes open for this one, but it shouldn't be a problem for Earth. With that said, folks, eyes to the skies. We're about to go through the tail of Comet Atlas here in the next week to 10 days. And regularly, when you have a large comet, although this is territory unknown, fly through, it looks like it flew through right about on the elliptical plane as Earth will go through the debris trail. We could face thousands, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of small rocks and large rocks and other debris. Please hold on tight for the ride. Please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and, well, remember that anything's possible in Bizarro World. God bless you all.